Is the moon over Nashville tonight? Somewhere there is some aspiring country music writer perhaps writing a song about that tonight. Isn't they?
Pretty sight out
The
here
Music
tonight.
City, the home of country music here. By the way, you know, the winner of this race gets a new guitar. That's kind of a tradition here in Nashville.
Sean Case took the guitar in qualifying. Excuse me. They get a guitar for qualifying and for their trophy. And man, what a trophy to have.
I asked Sean Case, does he play the guitar? And he said yes. Well, he's not going to chance to win the race after having that problem, but I wonder if Rogelio or Jamie Hayes may play a little guitar or pick us a tune if they win Victory Lane.
Well, they're thinking about it now. 22 laps to go at this point.
I think what they're thinking about now are those tires going to hold up for the end of the race. And boy, whatever happens with Jamie Hayes, Natalie, he has really put on a great show tonight, hasn't he?
You know, he has, and his entire crew is completely excited. And I just spoke with Donnie Richardson, his crew chief, again, and he was saying that if Jamie is going to make a move, it has to be right now. They're worried about those yellows and restarts, possibly hindering him a chance of getting up front. So if the move is going to be made, it better be made right now.
That should make for an exciting restart, Natalie, and we'll see. He'll be starting on the outside. Lopez will start on the inside, and that's where we saw Jamie Hayes start the race, was on the outside of row one. He qualified second. Sean Case was the pole winner.
Yeah, he's having a little trouble there again. Rogelio is so strong down there on the bottom. Not sure if he's going to have what it takes to keep that outside line going. But again, what's nice about this racetrack is it develops an outside line as the race goes on. So we know there's some hope out there as a driver to hang it out.
Well, you know, the track looked clean to me. It looked like we were ready to go green, and the light stayed on the pace car, and apparently the word from NASCAR is we're having trouble getting the guys lined up right. Yeah. They talked about that in the drivers' meeting. Goes by the scoring loop, and NASCAR has to communicate to the spotters where each of these cars are supposed to be on the racetrack, and then spotters are supposed to communicate it to the drivers, and sometimes that does not happen in the way it's supposed to, and so apparently that's why we're running an extra lap of caution right here.
No, and what they tell you is, they told them today, they said, we're not playing anymore. We're going to tell you twice. If you don't line it up, you're either going to be black flagged or you're going to the back. So, boys, you better start paying attention.
Now maybe we'll see that light being turned off this time around. That'll be a great sign. And again, they'll start 2 by 2. It'll be Lopez and Hayes on the front row, and then it'll be Jeffrey Earnhardt and Joey Logano on row 2. Well, the light has gone out. That is good news. That means we will go green when we come back around, and Rogelio Lopez will lead the field to the green. Natalie?
Yeah, Rogelio and his crew are definitely excited right now as well. Basically, they know that Rogelio runs well on cold tires, so he's feeling good if he stays smooth. In fact, they already said, see you in victory lane. So who knows? We'll see.
All right. We'll see if Rogelio will be doing a little picking in victory lane on his guitar now.
I'll tell you, guys, my pick is either going to be Joey Logano or Jeffrey Earnhardt. Them two cars are really good. Logano is coming from the back. He's talking on the radio. He said, I think I can win this race. And Jeffrey Earnhardt saying the same thing. So it's going to get real interesting here inside of 20 laps.
20 laps to go here in the Music City 150. Glad you're with us here on HDNet for Busch Grand National East Series racing. Should see quite a finish. Remember, these guys are running on old tires. This is a rough track, so you never know what's going to happen.
Green flag. Outside. Clear behind him if you want it. Clear if you want it. Stay outside.
That's the spotter from Jamie Hayes, who tells him to duck in line into second place, and that's just what he does.
Jeffrey Earnhardt looking down at the bottom side. Joey Logano on the outside, able to keep that momentum going. These guys know it's time to go.
Did you see Jeffrey Earnhardt get loose then? And that front end of that car was dancing all over the racetrack.
Did a good job of holding on to that race car, but just standing on the gas. You can't get out once you commit to getting in the throttle.
Hey, there's trouble in 2. Gould is into it. Also the 41 car of James Pritchard.
Gould having such a good run here tonight at Nashville. Tough break for him. Not sure how much damage he's got on that car. If there's not much more right side damage, he may be okay, able to get back on the way. But
I think Gould put some fluid down on the racetrack. It's also smoke. Let's take a look at Jeffrey Earnhardt just a moment ago, Dan. Watch the red car, the one car right here.
He gets down on the bottom, and again, he needs that runoff room off a corner exit. He's wide open at this point. Looks like he loses the front end of the race car. stays in the throttle, just taps Joey Logano in the left rear and says, hey, I'm back here. Did a good job of, that's called car control. Getting up on that steering wheel and driving it, car control.
Great job by Jeffrey Earnhardt. And Rogelio Lopez again maintains the lead as we're under caution again here with under 20 laps to go. Should be quite a finish. And again, last week in Thompson, if you were with us, you saw we had 2 green, white, checkered finishes. We will not finish the race under caution. They'll restart it. We'll go into an overtime, if you will. So we'll see if they check for the fluid out there and hopefully get this cleaned up really quick. And we will again go back to racing, have some finish here in Nashville. Here's the 35 of Marquis. He'll start 5th. About ready to go back to green. See what kind of finish we can get here.
All clear.
And again, another great restart by Lopez.
Able to get up on the high side. Again, we got tire rubber down on the high side of this racetrack, and that's so good to keep that momentum off of corner exit. You can't look back at this point, Mike. You got to go.
By the way, our broadcast going to Mexico tonight and South America as well on FSN International. And so I know all those folks down there are excited about what Rogelio Lopez is doing from Aguas Calientes, Mexico.
Tremendous job by him. Was able to conserve his tires. Not sliding this race car around is a big deal at this racetrack. Tire conservation is everything. See Joey Logano there, 2nd place, able just to take care of them tires here tonight. What a story for him. Again, he talked about it, did not have a race car to win this race, so he kind of laid back, and that was awesome strategy.
Yeah, but then he has time to catch Lopez. He's gaining on him every lap. Oh, there's trouble again. There's Salemi. John Salemi is backed into the wall on the back stretch, and caution is out again. Boy, what is this going to set up now? Because this is now going to put Logano on a restart on the front row.
Man, I tell you what a night for Joey Logano. Started towards the back, took care of his race car. Tires are everything here in Nashville.
7 races this year. Logano has won 3 of them. Plus the West Series race in Phoenix. Can he win again tonight? He's put himself in position. Let's take a look and see what happened.
Looks like they just got, I'm not sure if he got loose or it looks like he
might have gotten
got
tagged
a little help
a
there
little
from the back. Again, you're carrying 100-mile-an-hour plus off corner exit. You can get a little bit of help, a little bit of light right there. May have got some help from the backside, just got turned around. Tap on the right front, right here. Tough break.
It's been a tough night for that guy, hasn't it, John Freeman?
Yes, it has. John's had a tough break. It's just been a tough night for him. Freeman's been back and forth. Freeman, friends of Jerry Nadeau. Talked to him. He does a lot of stuff with Jerry. Jerry's makes a lot of race car simulators. Does a lot of simulators for drivers who've never been to different racetracks, and what a tremendous gift to the sport that Jerry's been able to do.